What's going on, guys? So this morning we've gotten pictures of the brand new LEGO SpiderMan line of Marvel sets. Before we get into it, if you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button down below and I'll keep you filled in on all the LEGO leaks, reviews, and news as soon as they come out. But other than that, let's jump into looking at these great new sets. So first up, we're going to be looking at set 76113, the SpiderMan Bike Rescue. Now, if you ask me, I think it's a little weird that they put Spider-Man on a vehicle, but I understand why they do it for the sake of like play value or whatever in these sets. So this, like I said, this is set 76113 Spider-Man Bike Rescue, coming with 3 minifigures. My best guess this would probably be like a $20 to $30 set. The minifigures are going to be Carnage, Miles Morales, and Spider-Man. So the Carnage minifigure looks just incredible. If you look on the left-hand side of the picture, it looks like he has all his tentacles coming out over the power reactor or whatever that comes in this set. That is incredible, and I really like this set because of that. So the Miles Morales figure, I don't believe we have gotten a Miles Morales figure before, but this is a new design, as well as the Spider-Man. The Spider-Man's a brand new design as well, and that's going to be the case in a lot of these sets. Is that these minifigures are really going to be the big draw of the set. The bike doesn't look that impressive in my opinion. I think the build's a little blocky, and it seems that a lot of these builds are kind of catered toward a younger audience. There's been no official press reveal or anything about what exactly is going on with this LEGO Spider-Man line. I don't know if like Marvel superheroes is completely being cut off, or they're doing like individual like LEGO Hulk, LEGO Iron Man, LEGO Spider-Man, like that kind of thing. Or the Marvel superheroes line might stay with the MCU and these kind of sets might come and represent more of the comics. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm interested to see exactly how this plays out and how this branding ends up working. But I think the box art looks really cool, and it's going to look really good on store shelves and definitely bring in like I would say younger audience of kids, because that Spider-Man is big and it's like attractive for kids walking down the toy aisle trying to get their parents to buy them the newest greatest LEGO set coming out. So moving on, we've got set 76114 Spider-Man SpiderCrawler. My best guess, this set would probably be clocking in around $40 to $50, and we're going to be getting 4 minifigures with this. We're going to be getting Spider-Man 2099, so this means this is a set representing the whole Spider-Verse, which is really cool, really interesting. That's the first time we've gotten that minifigure, I believe. And then Spider-Man on top of that. I believe that's the same Spider-Man print and face and everything that we got in the previous set. Vulture, nothing too new there. I believe that's the same face print and maybe a new body print. And Sandman, which is entirely new, using that like rock leg piece that we got from Nexo Knights. Sandman looks really cool, and I think he's probably the biggest draw for this set. I don't think the Spider-Mech really is that cool, or the SpiderCrawler. Like I said, I've never seen Spider-Man use like a lot of vehicles. That's not the Spider-Man I know. That being said, I'm not very well versed in the whole Spider-Verse and the comic lore. But if I'm wrong in any of this, please let me know down in the comments. I would love to figure it out. Like I said, this set is really cool. The mech isn't that great. I think the Sandman like pedestal and the Vulture build is like really good. And once again, this is a very minifig driven set. So we'll have to wait and see how this kind of plays out, what the prices come in on this. This set could come in like ridiculously overpriced. We'll have to wait and see. So the next set is set 76115, Spider-Mech vs. Venom. We've talked about this before, so I'm not going to go too in-depth on it. Overall, I think this set may be one of the better ones of the line. We're going to be getting a brand new Spider-Gwen minifigure along with a brand new Venom minifigure. That's the same Spider-Man that we've seen in the past 2 sets, and that Aunt May is just barely new. It's got a couple new things on it. But overall, the Venom mech's really badass. The Spider-Mech is okay. This set's going to be clocking in at $50, and I think it's a pretty solid deal for that. So the next set is set 76133, the Spider-Man Car Chase. Now this is going to be falling under the LEGO Juniors line, but not under the LEGO Juniors line at the same time. It's got this little 4+ marker down at the bottom, and on the back side of the box, we're going to be looking at those easy, like quick build, like instruction type things. But overall, I'm interested to see if like maybe they're trying to phase out the LEGO Juniors line and introduce like sets within the respective themes that have these like 4+ markers or whatever, but keep that same like spirit alive of the LEGO Junior sets with the easy builds and all that. But this set, the Spider Buggy, is really nothing impressive and nothing to lose your mind over. The Green Goblin thing is really nothing impressive to lose your mind over either. But what is impressive and worth losing your mind over is this new Green Goblin minifigure. We're getting the Green Goblin molded in this like lime green, and we've got him in like two different greens before, but not this lime green, and then this dark purple torso and a brand new torso print and everything. It's probably going to be the cheapest way for you to get a green goblin here in the future. My best guess, this would clock in like $15 to $20 since it is like a LEGO Juniors type set. But the next set we're going to be looking at is set 76134, SpiderMan Doc Ock Diamond Heist. My best guess is this set would clock in at like $30 to $40 considering it is that LEGO Juniors line. The Spider-Man has a plane there, a very simple build, very LEGO Juniors-esque build, large pieces coming in like with a lot of these last two sets. Looks like Spider-Man's plane there can shoot out a disc. I'm not exactly sure the mechanism that's doing that. That might be a new piece that is allowing you to kind of like clip those in place and then knock them out, kind of like flick fire, but not really. Doc Ock's boat looks like it's maybe like 10 pieces total, but a welcome addition, I would say, since this is that LEGO Juniors set. I'm not the demographic they're going for on this, and I realize that. The Doc Ock minifigure definitely might be a little lacking, considering the arms are probably the smallest out of all of the Doc Ock minifigures we've gotten in the past. They are just those like kind of short skeleton type arms. So we'll have to see if there's any like mocks that people do to kind of beef up this minifigure. But I think this is one of the more disappointing of the Doc Ock minifigures. And then on top of that, we're also going to be getting a construction worker for that crane over there. But overall, I think this might be one of the weaker sets of the line. All the other ones I'd say are pretty strong in terms of minifigures, but this one might be a little bit lacking. Well guys, those are the sets that have been revealed. If you liked hearing about these sets, go ahead and drop a like down below. It helps the channel grow, helps me know what you guys like hearing about. But other than that, if you want to stay up to date on LEGO Leaks, reviews, and news, like I said, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video.